NASA finally opened the space capsule containing the largest asteroid sample ever collected by a space mission.
Space is full of mystery, and NASA aims to uncover all of them.
Methane in the Martian atmosphere and organic chemicals in the red planet's soil are the latest tantalizing findings of NASA's Mars Curiosity rover.
Buckle up as we launch into some jaw-dropping discoveries and bizarre footage NASA has recently released. Prepare for a cosmic roller coaster that's as intriguing as it is mysterious. Let's dive right in. Number 1. Strange glow. On Mars. Curiosity is a car-sized Mars rover exploring the Gale Crater and Mount Sharp on Mars as a part of NASA's Mars Science Laboratory mission. NASA's Pride on Wheels captured an extraordinary sight of an ethereal green glow lighting up the Martian night sky. This was not an ordinary dust storm or trick of a sunbeam. Scientists were initially baffled, but after diving into the data, they concluded it was due to atmospheric oxygen fluorescing under sunlight. While that explanation sounds logical, the glow had a strange intensity that sparked rumors about Martian parties under the crimson sky. The revelation adds to Mars's enigmatic aura and has scientists questioning if there's more to the red planet's night scene than what meets the eye. Whatever the truth is, the footage released by NASA has a lot of people thinking about various factors that could have contributed to the appearance of this strange glow. Number 2. The whispering void of space. NASA's recent research into the darker realms of space brought a surprise with it. The research discovered the unique sound of a black hole. Using the Chandra X-ray Observatory, scientists managed to translate data from a black hole located 200 million light-years away into audible sound waves.
Like and subscribe right now, and you'll have amazing luck for the rest of the week.
What they discovered wasn't just a cosmic tone, but a bone-chilling, deep sound effect that makes you question reality itself. It's like listening to a ghostly chant from the hidden corners of the universe. The experience is unsettling, as if space was broadcasting its version of an ominous symphony. Strange phenomena like this often show us that space is still a mystery to humans, and we still have a lot to discover about it. Number 3. A planet that defies logic. So apparently there's news of a strange new planet discovered by NASA. Meet TOI 849b, the planet that makes scientists scratch their heads in future. Discovered by NASA's Transiting Exoplanet Survey satellite, TESS, this exoplanet is essentially the naked core of what was once a gas giant. And if you're also thinking about what happened to its gaseous layers, well, no one knows for sure.
The discovery of TOI 849b challenges our existing understanding of planet formation and opens up new avenues of research.
Some scientists suggest it might have collided with a neighboring planet or suffered an unimaginable cosmic event. One very strange thing about this planet is that it orbits its star so closely that its year lasts only 18 Earth hours. Imagine a place so alien it feels like a leftover scrap from a colossal galactic demolition. Number 4. The doorway on Mars. NASA's Perseverance rover delivered an amazing image that seems straight out of a fiction. It was a photo that looked suspiciously like a doorway carved into the rocky surface of Mars, and the height of the door is only 29.1 centimeters, and the depth is 67.7 centimeters. This raises questions about the kind of creatures that can use such a small doorway. The snapshot, found in a cliffside formation, quickly sparked theories about ancient civilizations and secret alien hideouts in space.
Scientists have quickly pointed out that what we're actually seeing isn't really a door. Instead, it's merely an ordinary and quite expected rock formation created over millions, perhaps billions of years worth of deep geological and natural processes.
Although scientists often keep the explanations simple and logical, that hasn't stopped internet detectives from making up tales of Martian archaeology. However, even NASA's team admits that the shape of the apparent doorway is strange enough to tickle the imagination, because who doesn't love a little interstellar mystery anyway? Number 5. The Titan. Titan is the largest moon of Saturn and the second largest in the solar system. It is the only moon known to have an atmosphere denser than the Earth's, and is the only known object in space other than Earth on which there is clear evidence that stable bodies of liquid exist.
May be the most Earth-like world out there. It is the only other place we know of that has liquid on its surface. But in Titan's case, it is not water as we know it, but instead mostly liquid methane.
Titan has been on NASA's radar for a while, but the latest data is a game changer for the scientists. The James Webb Space Telescope recently provided high-resolution images showing vast methane lakes and rain clouds on Titan. This moon's weather patterns are just like that of Earth's water cycle, but with a twist. Liquid methane replaces water on Titan. And here's another interesting thing. Scientists Scientists believe that beneath Titan's icy crust lies a subsurface ocean of water. According to some scientists, it could be a potential shelter for alien life. It's like Earth's weird twin, but with strange liquid gas monsoons. Number 6. The Great Asteroid World. NASA's OSIRIS-REx mission to the asteroid Bennu revealed something truly wild. This mysterious asteroid has an unusual activity going on. Initially, scientists thought it was just a lifeless rock.
The spacecraft made contact with Bennu at a site called Nightingale. A burst of nitrogen gas was used to agitate and lift surface material into the sample collection chamber.
But they were blown away to find out that it wasn't just a lifeless rock. It was actively shedding particles into space, creating a mini dust storm that follows it like a trail. This discovery baffled scientists because it hints at processes happening on asteroids that we've never understood. The footage sent back showed particles falling from Bennu, shimmering like glitter in a vacuum, more like a cosmic sparkle show. And a further study of the particles of Bennu, collected by NASA, also confirmed the presence of water and carbon on the asteroid. Bennu's behavior suggests these space rocks are more dynamic than they were once believed to be, and it has definitely sparked a lot more interest in asteroid study. Number 7. The Heartbeat of Jupiter. NASA's Juno spacecraft has been orbiting Jupiter for quite a while now, and recently what it sent back is nothing short of a space fiction idea. The spacecraft sent data revealing that the giant planet has auroras that pulse like a heartbeat. These glowing patterns are caused by charged particles that interact with Jupiter's intense magnetic field. And the most interesting part is that these aurora have such a fierce glow that they'd outshine any light show on Earth. The official footage of the phenomenon showed bursts of ultraviolet light crackling like an electrified heartbeat. For a moment, it feels as if the gas giant itself is alive, its pulse booming across the solar system like a celestial bass drum. Number 8. The Phantom Ice Volcanoes of Pluto. You all must remember when we all thought Pluto was just a frozen rock at the edge of the solar system. But here's a surprise. NASA's New Horizons mission has shattered that image by capturing some bizarre ice volcanoes on its surface. The peaks were first spotted by NASA's New Horizons spacecraft, which snapped photos of the dwarf planet's surface and its moon during a flyby in July 2015. New Horizons images allowed astronomers to take a closer look at Pluto than ever before, which led them to pinpoint an area with 2 towering peaks suspected to be ice-filled volcanoes.
Pluto's surface is covered in bumpy volcanoes of various heights. Surprisingly, there are no impact craters from asteroids or meteors nearby.
Now, scientists say they've found evidence of erupted ice lava in the image, an indication that Pluto's dramatic peaks are, in fact, a collection of icy volcanoes. These cryovolcanoes are made of water, ammonia, and methane, and they spew a slushy, icy mix instead of lava. Scientists still can't fully explain how Pluto has enough internal heat for these eruptions, making it the solar system's ultimate mystery with a few chilly secrets up its sleeve. Number 9. Earth's alien visitor. Oumuamua is the first interstellar object detected passing through the solar system. This elongated space rock is from another star system and was spotted passing through our solar system in 2007. It is a small object estimated to be between 100 and 1,000 meters long, with its width and thickness both estimated between 35 and 167 meters. It has a red color, like objects in the outer solar system. But wait, there's more. NASA's observations revealed that this interstellar visitor was accelerating in a way that defied all expectation. According to them, it could just be ice sublimating, or it could be a scout ship. Theories went wild, and while NASA's best guess is that it's a strange natural object, some scientists can't shake the feeling that it's something more exotic. This cosmic wanderer is like that mysterious guest who shows up at a party and leaves everyone whispering long after. Number 10. The Secret Oceans of Enceladus. Saturn's icy moon, Enceladus, has always looked like a snowball gone rogue, but thanks to data from NASA's Cassini spacecraft, we now know it's hiding something pretty incredible, an entire subsurface ocean beneath its frozen shell. Just like Earth's oceans, Enceladus's ocean contains salt, most of which is sodium chloride, commonly known as table salt. The ocean also contains various carbon-based compounds, and it has a process called tidal heating that generates energy within the moon. Liquid water, carbon-based chemistry, and energy are all key ingredients for life.
Temperature and pressure in the core, hydrothermal reactions synthesize organic compounds that are relevant for life.
And by the way, it's not just any ocean. It's erupting through giant geysers that blast water vapor and ice particles hundreds of miles into space. These plumes contain organic compounds, hinting that Enceladus might just be the perfect place for life to thrive. Number 11. Mars Singing Sand. The red planet isn't all rocks and dust storms. There's a lot more to it. NASA's rovers recently captured footage and data.
University of Cambridge researchers discovered that even though they're inanimate objects, sand dunes interact with and push away their neighboring dunes as they move.
Showing that some of Mars' dunes emit sounds when the wind hits them just right. This natural singing is a deep humming vibration caused by shifting sand grain. I don't know about you, but to me, standing on a Martian dune at sunset, listening to the planet whistle a low, weird tune is nothing less than a scientific fiction daydream. While scientists can explain the audio, the hauntingly beautiful phenomenon still gives off strong, outer space soundtrack vibe. Number 12. The mysterious Hexagon of Saturn. Saturn's north pole shows a six-sided storm system that has left scientists wondering about this rare feature for decades. Thanks to the Cassini spacecraft's detailed imaging,
it's just bizarre, and it sits there kind of still. It doesn't move with the planet. The pole, there's a hexagonal feature, a six-sided polygon that encircles the pole at about 78 degrees north latitude, and it's sitting there as a set feature.
we now know this swirling hexagon is a permanent feature. It is basically a persistent, approximately hexagonal cloud pattern around the north pole of Saturn, located at about 78 degrees or 9. It is suggested that Saturn's north polar jet stream spins at a rate relative to the rest of the atmosphere that favors a six-sided figure, hence the hexagon. It's over 20,000 miles wide and moves with a bizarre precision that makes Earth's storms look amateur. The footage of the hexagon shows towering clouds and a churning eye, spinning like a celestial kaleidoscope. While researchers theorize it's a jet stream trapped in a unique pattern, no one truly understands why it's shaped like a stop sign for the universe. Number 13, the solar snake. In one of its daring missions, NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory captured an incredible phenomenon, which is a solar snake. A massive filament of solar plasma slithered across the sun's surface, stretching for hundreds of thousands of miles. The snake is a tube of plasma cooler than its surroundings, suspended by magnetic fields.
It's a cool plasma tube suspended by magnetic fields in the hotter plasma of the sun's atmosphere.
It took about 3 hours for the snake to make the journey seen in the official footage, traveling at about 170 kilometers per second or 106 miles per second. This footage looks like a graceful, molten serpent making its way across a bright, burning ocean. Scientists were awestruck as the plasma twisted and turned in slow motion, guided by magnetic forces beyond human. It's the kind of footage that makes you stop and think about the sun's performing art capability. Number 14, the ghostly rings of Neptune. When NASA's James Webb Telescope captured rare images of Neptune's faint ring, space lovers collectively gasped. The planet is already known for its deep, surreal blue color, and in this amazing footage, it is showing off its delicate, almost invisible ring. Unlike Saturn's bright, icy band, Neptune's rings are dark and ghostly, composed mainly of dust and debris.
Neptune doesn't appear to be blue like it is when seen in images from Hubble, for example. This is because the methane gas in its atmosphere strongly absorbs red and infrared light, making Neptune appear much darker in Webb's image.
The latest image of these rings captured by NASA's Webb telescope has not only captured the clearest view of this distant planet's rings in more than 30 years, but its cameras have revealed the ice giant in a whole new light. They're like the faded jewelry of a celestial queen. Moreover, the images provide clues about how these rings form and why they appear so ghostly. And just like that, Neptune reminded everyone that even in the cosmos, the quiet ones have the most intriguing story. Number 15, Venus and its explosive atmosphere. With a surface hot enough to melt lead and clouds that rain sulfuric acid, Venus isn't the kind of place you'd plan a weekend getaway at. But NASA's Parker Solar Probe captured mind-blowing footage of the upper atmosphere of Venus.
It captured the image during its close flyby of Venus in July 2020, NASA said.
Glowing with mysterious light emission. At Venus, the camera detected a bright rim around the edge of the planet that may be night glow, a light emitted by oxygen atom high in the atmosphere that recombine into molecules in the night side. Later, new footage of Venus glow, captured by NASA's solar orbiter, was also released. The footage looks like the planet's having its own private fireworks show, minus the cheering crowd. These night glow flashes are caused by high-energy particles interacting with the thick, toxic atmosphere. It's fascinating, weird, and a strong reminder that Venus is the solar system's most dramatic diva. Number 16, a galactic graveyard. Okay, now, this one is really interesting. NASA's data from the Chandra X-ray Observatory and other telescopes revealed something really chilling. A galactic graveyard filled with black holes and remnants of long-dead stars. This cosmic cemetery is littered with neutron stars, pulsars, and, of course, black holes.
If the star is massive enough, at least 25 times the mass of our Sun, a supernova will lead to the star's core, forming a black hole. These
all shrouded in mysterious X-ray halos. This chillingly haunted galaxy mysteriously stopped making stars only a few billion years after the Big Bang. It became a cosmic cemetery illuminated by the red glow of decaying stars. It might be containing frightening corpses of exoplanets or the final death vows of mighty stars. And then there's more to it. Scientists suspect this graveyard could tell us secrets about how our galaxy evolved. It's like stumbling upon an ancient ruin, but on a scale so grand it makes your brain go wild. Number 17. The alien skies of Jupiter's moon. NASA's Juno spacecraft didn't just reveal jaw-dropping images of Jupiter. It also got a glimpse of its moons that left scientists shocked. For example, Europa has an icy surface that hides a deep ocean, and recent footage shows signs of potential water plume ejecting from cracks in its crust. These jets could contain the building blocks of life, and NASA's data indicates that under Europa's frosty shell might be an entire underwater world teeming with possibility.
This is the first image of Jupiter sent back from NASA's Juno spacecraft since it entered the gas giant's orbit last week.
Thinking about life on Jupiter, one could also think of fish-like aliens doing synchronized swimming, because hey, it's not impossible. Number 18. The Vanishing Exoplanet. If you have ever wondered about planets playing hide and seek, they do. That's exactly what happened with Fomalhaut b, which was an exoplanet NASA first spotted using the Hubble Space Telescope. It was formerly named Dagon. For years, scientists tracked it, only to find it mysteriously vanish. After analyzing the data, they realized Fomalhaut b wasn't a solid planet at all, but a massive cloud of dust resulting from a colossal cosmic collision.
In 2008, Hubble astronomers announced the discovery of a new exoplanet.
So, later, a reanalysis of Hubble data revived the deceased exoplanet as a dust-shrouded world with less than twice the mass of Jupiter. The video pieced together shows various footage of the exoplanet and its features. It's the space version of a blockbuster plot twist. Number 19. The Hand of God Nebula. NASA's New Star telescope captured an X-ray image of what can only be described as a massive, glowing hand reaching through space, dubbed as the Hand of God. This nebula formed from a pulsar that exploded in a supernova, emitting high-energy particles that interacted with the gas around it. This cosmic Hand of God photo was produced when a star exploded and ejected an enormous cloud of material, which NASA's Nuclear Spectroscopic Telescope array caught in high-energy X-ray, shown in blue in the photo. NASA's Chandra X-ray Observatory had also imaged the green and red parts previously, using lower-energy X-ray. The mysterious extended fingers are nothing but gas clouds illuminated by shockwave, but the visual effect is simply bizarre. Seeing it makes you wonder if the universe has a cosmic sense of humor or an artist's touch. Number 20. Mars's mysterious methane bursts. If you thought Mars couldn't get any weirder, think again.
NASA scientists said Curiosity found periodic bursts of methane.
NASA's Curiosity rover detected sudden spikes of methane in the Martian atmosphere, and methane is one of those gases on Earth that are often linked to biological activity. The readings were so inconsistent.
Every chapter in the story of methane on Mars has been a surprise.
Had scientists pulling their hair out. The footage shows Curiosity's instruments picking up these burps of methane, leaving experts to debate whether it's a sign of ancient microbial life or just chemical reactions in Mars' subsurface. Either way, it's a cosmic riddle that has everyone at NASA buzzing. Number 21. The Great Red Spot shrinks. Jupiter's iconic Great Red Spot has been shrinking, and NASA's Hubble telescope captured it all. It is a storm so large it could swallow the whole Earth.
Most of these are known as anticyclones because they spin in a direction counter to the planet's rotation.
Recent footage shows the storm is not only getting smaller, but also changing shape and color, becoming more circular and vibrant. Scientists are baffled by why it's downsizing after raging for centuries. Theories range from changes in Jupiter's atmosphere to complex energy dynamics within the storm itself. The footage makes it feel like we're watching an ancient giant breathe its last, slowly fading into the gas giant's deafening cloud.
The Great Red Spot is a gigantic storm. It's an anticyclone, and with no landmass on the planet to slow it down.
Number 22. The impossible ice on Mercury. You'd think the closest planet to the sun would be a molten ball of fire, right? Wrong. NASA's Messenger mission revealed that out of all the places, Mercury has ice hidden in its permanently shadowed crater, the poles.
New observations by NASA's Messenger spacecraft have provided solid evidence that there is in fact water ice on Mercury.
The footage is strange, dark cratered regions glinting with patches of ice that should just be impossible by all logics. Scientists suspect that comets delivered the ice long ago, and Mercury's lack of atmosphere keeps these spots permanently chilled. It's as bizarre as finding an ice cube in a volcano. In all its terrifying glory, space really is full of surprise.
It doesn't sound plausible that Mercury, a planet where temperatures soar to 800 degrees Fahrenheit, would have water ice on it.
Number 23, the planet that rained. Glass. NASA's Hubble Space Telescope captured footage of exoplanet HD 189733b, located 63 light-years away, and the data was as strange as it gets. This strange planet has winds blowing at over 5,400 mph and rain made of molten glass. The footage shows light reflections that indicate particles moving sideways at incredible speed.
This gas giant, located 63 light-years from Earth, orbiting an orange dwarf star, is really a death trap,
thus confirming a sapphire-blue planet where storms send sharp, glass-like shards flying sideways. It's like a cosmic horror story where the weather is trying to cut you to shreds. Not a place for your next vacation for sure.
The alien planet HD 189733b was discovered in 2005 and resides about 63 light-years from Earth in the constellation Vulpecula.
Number 24, the shadow of the sun's breath. Ever wondered what it's like when the sun sneezes? NASA's Solar and Heliospheric Observatory, SOHO, captured stunning footage of solar wind, a stream of charged particles that fly out from the sun at millions of miles per hour.
NASA has released new high-definition images taken by its space-based telescope.
These bursts create what scientists call coronal mass ejection, and when one of these happens, it looks like the sun is exhaling a smoky, fiery breath into space. The footage shows the plasma being ejected, twisting and curling as it expands. This cosmic sneeze can knock out satellites and cause auroras on Earth, so we're grateful that it usually stays within the sun's personal space. Number 25, the cosmic web. NASA's powerful telescopes, including the James Webb Space Telescope, pieced together images that reveal the cosmic web. It is a vast network of filaments made of gas and dark matter that stretch across the universe. The footage is a haunting tangle of glowing strands, showcasing how galaxies are connected in this spider web-like structure. It's as if the universe is one giant, interconnected brain, pulsing with energy. This mind-bending discovery suggests that galaxies don't just float in space. They're tied together in a sequence arranged by dark matter itself.
We are seeing how the density distribution of dark matter creates the foamy texture of space-time upon which galaxies will grow.
Number 26, the floating lake in space. NASA's Hubble captured images of what looked like a massive floating lake on Jupiter's moon Europa. While not water as we know it, the footage revealed a subsurface body of liquid beneath the ice. This lake might be close enough to the surface to be sampled by future missions. Scientists believe it's a promising spot to find signs of life, since water is a key ingredient for biology. The video makes Europa look like a frozen ocean world with a secret heart of liquid. This raises one of NASA's most exciting unanswered questions: whether or not this place is home to life.
NASA's Hubble Space Telescope has directly imaged what may be plumes of water vapor on Jupiter's icy moon Europa.
Number 27, the invisible planet hunter. NASA's Transiting Exoplanet Survey satellite, TESS, isn't just a random space telescope. It's the Sherlock Holmes of space. Recently, TESS captured data that led to the discovery of super-Earths orbiting distant stars. These are rocky worlds bigger than Earth, but smaller than ice giants like Neptune. The footage and data from TESS show dips in starlight, signaling that a planet has passed in front of its host star. Each discovery feels like uncovering a hidden clue in cosmic mystery, revealing that our solar system isn't the only one full of surprise.
NASA's Transiting Exoplanet Survey satellite, or TESS mission, devised to specifically find Earth-sized planets orbiting nearby stars.
Number 28, the Milky Way's heartbeat. If you don't know this yet, let me tell you that our galaxy has a heartbeat. Thanks to NASA's Fermi Gamma Ray Space Telescope, we now know that the Milky Way pulses with bursts of gamma ray energy that flicker across its center like a rhythm. This cosmic beat, occurring over a few 100 million years, is like a galactic Morse code that scientists are still trying to decipher. The footage of these gamma ray emissions is truly mesmerizing. It's like watching a hidden pulse under the skin of a giant cosmic entity. Researchers suspect that this rhythmic glow is tied to the activities of Sagittarius A, the supermassive black hole lurking at the heart of our galaxy. Every time it flares with magnetic activity, it might trigger these waves of energy. These findings have sparked new questions about how energy circulates through galaxies and the hidden mechanics at play. Number 29, the forgotten Mars Lake. NASA's Perseverance rover found evidence of what was once a lake on Mars in the Jezero crater. The footage and data indicated ancient river channels and sediment layers that are clear signs that water once flowed there billions of years ago. This discovery has reignited hopes that life could have existed on Mars when it was a wetter, more hospitable place. Imagine a time when Mars had shores and waves, teeming with tiny Martian microbes. The realization that a dried-up lake bed could hold secrets of past life adds another layer to our fascination with the red planet. NASA's latest discoveries remind us that space is full of surprises, mysteries, and possibility. From hidden oceans and strange sounds to forgotten Martian lakes, these breakthroughs show how much we still have to learn. As technology advances, who knows what incredible secrets the universe will reveal next. Stay curious, and do not forget to like, share, and subscribe.